Mr. Math here. Thanks for watching my videos. Be sure to like and subscribe, and remember to click the bell icon to be notified of updates. Hello again, viewers. Welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. I seem to have a small cold. Definitely just a cold. The home test came back negative, so if I clear my throat a lot or get all sniffly, that's the reason why. The agenda today is to go back to Zora Domain. Figure we've done enough side stuff, but I'd like to check the well to see if there's anything down here that I didn't see before. Wellception. I was wondering if maybe there was something up here, but no, it's just a little alcove in the wall. Nothing to find here. No secret tunnels, anything like that. Okay, so we got some ore deposits. Quite a few ore deposits. Do I still have... I do not have a sledge. Okay. I don't really have a good item to fuse to a rock. I suppose I could use the Zora spear. Or heck, I could use this. I've been seeing a lot of these lately. If I find a rock. One would think that wouldn't be such a big if, but oh, there's one. Jeez, another well. I wasn't kidding when I said wellception. Jeez. Okay, I'm not hearing a bubble frog. Yet, at least. Ruby. Nobo, for the love of... Yeah, I would expect it to be dark down here. At least the B button turns him off. It doesn't seem to work for Tulin or anyone else. Okay. Seems to be everything down here. Let's go further. Let's get a bit sneakier. Pick up these frogs and whatnot without any trouble. Yeah, I haven't been down here. At least I don't remember this. Anything in there? I don't see anything in that pool. Have we reached the bottom? Looks like maybe we have. Alright. Anything under the water I could haul up? Does not appear so. Yeah, unless there's another tunnel around here that I've missed. Looks like we've reached the lowest section of the cave. Yeah, not seeing anything else. No other ways forward or further down. Alright. Well, as I said, plan today is to get out to Zora's domain. So let's head on over. Right, here we are. Now then, we eavesdropped on the children playing in the throne room, and they were saying that King Dorephan why is this pin still here? Anyway, they were saying that King Dorephan is under, or behind rather, one of the clean waterfalls in Zora's domain somewhere, and those are the only clean waterfalls here. I don't believe this counts. This is not in Zora's domain. Oh, look at that, a triangle prominently marked on the map. That must be a Korok puzzle. But anyway, I'm pretty sure this waterfall, these waterfalls don't count. I think those are outside of Zora's domain. Yeah. So it's got to be these waterfalls over here. It's the only thing that makes sense. So where was the ladder again? There it is. Okay, so let's get back up and start heading east. Splash fruit, splash fruit. think I'll start from the top and go down from there. That being the case, why the heck am I running? Alright, here we go. Now let's prepare for this. I do want to find the rest of the Zora set, but I'll have to look that up online. Okay, so here's the topmost waterfall. How best to figure this out? I'm not seeing any caves back there. That is a remarkably plastic-looking waterfall. Okay, it would appear that this is not the correct one. Alright, where's the next waterfall? Also, I don't like having that weapon out. Zora Spear. Since we're in Zora domain and all. So there are some columns and a lintel back there. That's not what I wanted to do, darn it. Shut up, Tulin. I'm trying to push the B button and he's not shutting up. Okay. Can I get back there? Looks like no. Ah, here we go. Alright, this does not look to be the right place. Doesn't look to be the right place. Okay. Unless I can't find it elsewhere, I'm going to assume that's not the right place. Oh. That's interesting. Does that go into a cave? Well, let's try checking it out. The pristine sanctum. This must be the place. King Dorephan right there below us. Oh, look at that. There's stuff down there. I see a treasure chest too. Okay, let's talk to King Dorephan first, just in case getting back up here is a problem. I don't think it would be. I could just swim up the waterfall again. But let's not take any chances. Gah! Who approaches? I remember this fella. He was something of a... You know, not a bad guy, but an antagonist back in Breath of the Wild. Is that you? So it is, Link. How did you find this place? What cruel ploy are you plotting? Hold, my ever-loyal Muzu. If you speak in such a way without explanation, Link here will only be confused as to what is going on. Hello, Link. It has been some time since we last spoke. I've received word that you went missing along with Princess Zelda. Why have you come here? Well, we might find clues to her here, and also there's the regional disturbance to take care of. Well, well, to think that such a thing should transpire for the hero of Hyrule and Princess Zelda. You expect us to believe that Princess Zelda has simply disappeared just like that? Do not sully our ears with your lies. I saw Princess Zelda with my own eyes right after the phenomenon in Hyrule Castle took place. Calm yourself, Muzu. Link's eyes betray no hint of deception. He remains a trusted friend of the Zora. There must be an explanation. Link, I will now tell you what happened when we last saw Princess Zelda, as well as the reason behind my seclusion here at the pristine sanctum. We encountered Princess Zelda just after Hyrule Castle ascended into the sky. Floating islands appeared as if from nowhere. Sludge and fragments of ruins began raining down. Muzu and I had left the domain to investigate these strange occurrences. That is when it happened. Princess Zelda descended from the sky accompanied by a sludge monster. What happened next took us by surprise. She then unleashed the beast upon us. King Dorephan valiantly vanquished the threat. However, he was gravely injured by the sludge during the battle. As for Princess Zelda, she vanished without a trace. If word got out that Princess Zelda lost her mind and harmed the Zora King, the resulting turmoil would be devastating. That is why we are temporarily remaining hidden within the pristine sanctum. According to your story, Princess Zelda disappeared suddenly in the depths beneath Hyrule Castle. On the other hand, she suddenly appeared near Zora's domain and unleashed a monster upon us. The waters of truth have become murkier still, but from the Zora perspective, one thing is clear. It all leads back to the sky. This disaster, the sludge, the monster, and even Princess Zelda. It may well be that the answer to these riddles can only be found skyward. Sidon ordered Jiahto, a historian well acquainted with ruins, to investigate. I wonder if any progress has been made. Why yes, he talked about the king's marker. Ah, so you've already spoken with Jiahto. You say that the mark of the king was mentioned in the stone slate that was restored. Indeed I do know of it. The mark of the king refers to a Zora scale, one of my scales, in other words. I've heard it called by the name you mentioned in an ancient ritual. However, none remain who know how it was used. If this particular scale of mine may prove useful to you, by all means take a few. There's no need for restraint. This is as nothing to me. If you run out, simply return and acquire more. Wahaha! Okay. Zora Kings bear the scale on their foreheads. It sparkles in different ways depending on the angle from which it's viewed. They were once used in ancient Zora ceremonies, and I confused them to my weapons. Or my shield. After all that has transpired, and after much reflection, I have come to a realization. I must truly be getting on in years to have allowed a mere monster to catch me off guard. Perhaps the time is nearing for me to pass the title of king on to Sidon. King Dorephan. In any case, that is a matter for another day, after the chaos surrounding the sludge has quieted. Please inform Sidon about my situation and about the king's scale. Tell him there is no need to worry about me. Tell him he must go forth and do what needs to be done. He does look kind of grungy. Maybe I should clean him off. The Zora armor, I see. Then she was able to repair it after all. That armor certainly suits you well. You have earned as much. Still, following this recent debacle of Princess Zelda setting a monster upon King Dorephan, I'm having difficulty believing what you've told me. I do apologize. Okay. It looks like he could use a bath. And we have lots of clean water here, thanks to Sidon. Alright. Okay, another bubble gem. More arrows. That's always useful. Let's see here. Okay, let's use the waterfall to head up. And then I want to come back down so I can find the other entrance to this place. There we go. Kind of threading the needle there. Oh, that's interesting. Just touching the waterfall, at least when you're in free fall, is enough to use it like that. I didn't push any buttons or anything. Well, I don't know if that'll ever come in handy, but it's nice to know at least. Let's see, is there anything down here? Does not appear there is anything down here. Alright. Okay, so I got this cave marked on the map. Alright, so we need to go talk to Sidon, it would appear. Well then, back up the waterfall we go. I guess we could, just fast travel up there, but that would be boring. What kind of fish are these? Staminoka bass, okay. And now I should be able to just gotta touch it. Didn't have to push any buttons or anything. perfect landing. While we're up here... kind of curious about the rest of the area around here. There's supposed to be a shrine there. And there. The Ulrira Grotto. Reference to Link's Awakening. The Akuku Plains, same thing. Kepora Pass. That's a reference to Ocarina of Time. Yeah, nothing down here that's really interesting. Alright. Talk to Sidon. We got some news for him. I checked out this journal. Mipha Court Security Report. That rhymes. Day in and day out, the sludge never stops falling. Thanks to the tireless efforts of Prince Sidon, the water flowing into the domain has been kept somewhat clean, but the mountain path to Toto Lake and to Dunma is completely covered in sludge. When you want to sneak over there, remember to bring lots of splash fruit. I wonder how they reclaimed this area from the Lionel that used to live here. Maybe he decided to leave of his own accord. Ah, that is the Zora armor. It really is perfect on you. I have no doubt that it will help you in your search for Princess Zelda.
Yes.
Speaking of, have you found anything? Well, I spoke to Jiahto and your dad, and etc, etc, etc. What? You say my father was attacked by a monster, and that Princess Zelda unleashed it upon him? What could that possibly mean? Well, for now I fear all we can do is take my father at his word and try not to let our concern overcome us. Link, thank you for telling me about my father. Princess Zelda descending from the sky, not to mention the monster in that filthy sludge. It seems our course is skyward. We now know that the mark of the king written on the slate refers to my father's scale. The only remaining mystery is that of the land of the skyfish and the floating rock in the shape of a droplet. Stand upon the land of the skyfish. That must be referring to an actual location of some sort. I'm sure that if we locate the land of the skyfish, it will lead us to the floating rock that is in the shape of a droplet. Okay, the floating rock in the shape of a droplet, that's pretty obvious. That sacred stone. Link, if you find any of these, please let me know at once. Okay, now what? You relayed King Dorephan's story to Sidon. Both Princess Zelda's trail and the destructive sludge connect to the sky above the domain. Your objectives align with Sidon's. If you find a clue about the watery bridge connecting the Zora to the sky, you should let him know. And it seems to be saying I should go talk to Yona? Clues to the sky? Stand upon the land of the skyfish, that's probably the water temple up above, and behold its lofty view. Among the floating rocks you see, a droplet waits for you. Through this droplet shoot an arrow with the mark of the king. Do this task and you shall reveal a most wondrous thing. Okay, so the droplet doesn't refer to the sacred stone, even though it kind of looks like a droplet. Among the floating rocks. So, this one seems to be saying go talk to Jiahto. Should I go talk to Yona first, or Jiahto? cover stones. Getting up there wouldn't be too difficult. I mean, if nothing else, I could just make an air bike. Something tells me that that right there... something tells me that that right there is what I'm looking for. Yeah, there's a kind of a whale's mouth or something like that. Floating rocks, there's a lot of floating garbage up there. I get the feeling that's it. Okay, well, let's go talk to Yona and then talk to Jiahto and decide what to do from there. Da, da, da. Sure are a lot of bits of junk from all the floating islands. Okay, so Yona was in that infirmary, which I think is just below the throne room. So over here, I believe. Hello, Sir Link. Can I help you with something? Well, if this is what I'm supposed to ask, I suspect, but tell me about the Zora armor. I'm so honored I was able to fix the Zora armor you entrusted to the domain. I was made aware that it is tied to very precious memories for you. As you well know, the Zora armor is quite special.
Yes, yes.
It allows even a Hylian like you to climb waterfalls with ease. I hope it proves useful to you on your journey. Of course, it will not help you with climbing waters that have been tainted with sludge. However, with your great skill, Sir Link, I'm certain you will find a way up that waterfall, clouded though it is.
Whoa.
Please use this well for your investigation into Princess Zelda's whereabouts. Is there anything else I can help you with? Anything you know about the land of the Skyfish? The land of the Skyfish, you say? I'm sorry, but I've never heard of such a place. I wonder if this land of the Skyfish, perhaps it is simply a place in the sky that is in the shape of a fish. Please forgive my musings. I truly wish I could help you. Is there anything else? No, but how's it going with you?
Yes, yes.
The treatment has had a positive effect and the condition of our patients is improving. In fact, I'm considering paying a visit to Mipha Court to see how things are going over there. Prince Sidon may not be too pleased to see me, however. He will undoubtedly insist that it is too dangerous.
Yes.
Be well, dear Link. If ever I can be of use, do let me know. I hope we can chat more once things have settled down. Maybe you should go visit King Dorephan and see about helping him? He's kind of all mucked up himself. Well, looks like she's busy here. Okay. Let's go back up and head over to talk to Jiahto. That seems to be where that other quest is leading us. And now that I think of it, are there any light routes down here where I haven't marked anything up above? Looks like no. I've either found them or already marked them. Yeah. I was hoping maybe it would lead me to another shrine that I hadn't discovered or, you know, labeled, but no, apparently not. Okay. Looks like I've found everything that is to be found. That must be it. It fits all of the you know, it fits the legend we heard. It's fish-like, and there's a whole bunch of floating junk all over it. Let's see, where was Jiahto again? Just over there, I believe. What is he holding? His sword's fused to something. More splash fruit. Definitely comes in handy under the current circumstances. Hyrule herbs. Let's save those from the muck. And then Jiahto ought to be just over there. Hey, there's someone with him now. The Mark of the King. Laugh-Lat. Ah, Link, did you figure anything out? What? Could it truly be the King's scale is actually the Mark of the King? He said so, so must be it. If we apply that understanding to the words written upon the stone slate, we would get, stand upon the land of the skyfish and behold its lofty view. Among the floating rocks you see a droplet waits for you. Through the droplet, shoot an arrow with the King's scale. Do this task and you shall receive a most wondrous thing. See the watery bridge's resting spot with your own two eyes, that which connects the Zora to the people of the skies. Still, the land of the skyfish and the droplet found there, I have no idea what those could be referring to. If you must shoot an arrow through this droplet from the land of the skyfish, first you must find the land of the skyfish. I've never heard of such a place. Perhaps it is truly in the shape of a fish, as the text describes. I'm quite stumped on this one. If only I could use my fins to soar, then I could look down upon the whole of everything and figure this out. If you could do such a thing, then we would have no need to figure out this mystery in the first place. That is true. I wonder if there is a way to find them from here on the surface. Gee, that was not helpful at all. Yeah, I still think it's that thing right there. I wonder what the best way to get up to it would be. Oh, yeah, I mean, look at that. It's fish-shaped on the map. What would be the best way to get there? The Sokala Sky Archipelago isn't too far away. I could go up there and just go over on a hover bike. Let's take a look. Okay. So, it's to the south from here. Alright, let's... There it is. Way the heck down there. Let's see, are there good Zona materials up here to make an air bike with? I don't see any offhand. Oh, there's a gotcha machine. I don't believe it has useful parts, though. Anything over here, perhaps? Well, there is a launching strip. Place where you can send a wing out. Maybe I should use a wing? I don't know. Wings are... You know, they only last a couple minutes. Not really very helpful. Then again, I don't know that I have too far to go. I don't know. Is that close enough that a wing would get me all the way there? Yeah, I'm overthinking this. Let's just go ahead and give it a shot. Oop, don't need that. Decrease X. There we go. Two fans, just in case. I only need one to actually get going, but, yeah, a bit of extra thrust can't hurt. Oh, the car's on top. I thought it was underneath. Center of the car. There we go. This should do it. Definitely going the correct direction. I can see it straight ahead. Almost perfect. Oh! Not perfect! Are you kidding me? Ah! Well, that was a waste of effort. Okay, well, it worked. I just messed up the landing. Yeah, let's get some apples. As long as I'm here. Well, that's annoying. Yeah, you know what? I'll do it again. Only a single fan this time. Let's see if that changes things. I hate it when it's not perfectly centered. That's close enough that I can't tell. Oh, and the pin is no longer there, so I'm just going to have to hope I can eyeball it. That looks like where I need to go. The light is... Wait a minute, is this on the basically the same level with the Mipha statue up there? Not quite. The Mipha statue is a little bit lower. But not by much. Okay. Well. Oh, properly, thank you. And pick up one of those. Oh, come on, I can't reach them from here? Well, never mind. Okay, so far I haven't really found anything. What does that riddle say again? Stand upon the land of the skyfish and behold its lofty view. Okay, that part's done. Among the floating rocks you see a droplet waits for you. Through this droplet, shoot an arrow with the mark of the king. Do this task and you shall reveal the most wondrous thing. Okay. Among the floating rocks, a droplet. Does that mean one of these pieces of junk in the shape of a water drop? Or which are arranged looking like a water drop? Nothing really stands out to me here. I suppose I could just start shooting randomly, but I've only got 5 of those scales. And then I'd have to go back and get more and come all the way back up here. That would be a kind of a waste of time, in my opinion. Let's see. A water droplet. Nothing really leaps out at me. full of arrows. Nothing really stands out to me is what I'm looking for. Water droplets. Yeah, nothing's really standing out to me. I don't see anything that even resembles a water droplet. Where's this shadow coming from? It's kind of, sort of droplet shaped, almost. Does it mean maybe the sludge fall coming out of the mouth of the thing? Do I have to shoot at that? Yeah, nothing's really coming to the eye here. Oh! There it is! Huh. Okay then. Actually, let's use a bow with a better range, just in case. And now, I haven't used the scales ever at all, so they ought to be pretty close to the end of the list. Wow. I have a lot of junk. didn't see it. I must have gone right over it. Do I have a section for monster scales? A big section for horns. Oh my god. Here it is, finally. King scale. Well, that's interesting. Do I have to actually go out in the middle of that sludge? That sludge-filled lake? You. Well, it's just past the 1 hour mark. So it's about time to end the video anyway. Is that Yona? That's Yona, huh? Alright, well, yeah, we're past the 1 hour mark, so it is time to end the video. Viewers, thank you very much for watching Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. In the next episode, obviously, we have to go talk to Sidon and Yona over there, and hopefully that will get us, up there. So, that's the plan for next time. See you then.